The Plaz 39 accelerator rifle. Now this weapon was given for free during the Killzone crossover for Helldivers 2. This gun is modeled, designed, and it functions pretty much exactly the same as it does in Killzone. Now the reason behind this was to make it feel somewhat immersive when you're wearing the armor and you're taking this weapon, but this gun is extremely problematic. And it is so problematic to a point that I believe it is the worst primary in the entire game. This weapon is so bad at what it does and what it's supposed to do that it's not even worth bringing on any of the enemy fronts in the entire game. Now first, let's look at the stats here. This gun deals 350 damage. Now it's not really clear if this is 350 damage per bullet or overall, because the way this gun works is that it shoots in bursts of 3 bullets at a time. And there's no change to it. You can't program the ammo. You just fire in bursts. You have to hold down the trigger and release, and it fires in a short burst that is supposed to deal lots of damage. Now, because this has only 9 bullets in its total capacity, you're basically given only 3 shots per mag, even though you're shooting 9 total. And so one of the biggest problems with this gun is that it runs out of ammo extremely fast. It doesn't even have nearly enough ammo to be viable on difficulty level 10. You get 8 extra magazines with this gun. And on paper, that kind of sounds like a lot. That's 72 bullets. However, because you fire 3 bullets at a time with every single mag, you only have 3 bullets in the chamber. So what that means is that you have 8 mags, each with 3 bullets. And if you do the math right, that is 24 bullets, which means you only have 24 bullets out of all of the mags and everything that you bring with you. That's your entire ammo capacity. Where the Diligence, just a regular marksman rifle, has 20 ammo per mag. Even if you have 3 mags, that's more than twice as much ammo as the accelerator rifle. So the ammo count on this gun is ridiculously low. You would imagine that using this gun as a sniper rifle, due to its description, it would actually be somewhat useful. But the biggest problem with this gun, besides its ammo, is that it has fall-off damage at range. So even though it will hit your target from a distance, its damage will be so significantly less that even if you were shooting at a Devastator, it wouldn't kill it unless you got a perfect headshot. This gun, although it's a sniper rifle, is most effective at close to mid-range. And because of that fall-off damage that I mentioned earlier, it's almost unusable at a distance. And so you're better off aiming at weak points against robots specifically that are close and up in your face than you are anywhere at a distance. Now, there are 2 ways that I think this weapon could be fixed. One, just completely remove the fall-off damage, or at least make it so that it only falls off after 200 meters, because the scope on this goes further than the actual fall off damage. And so you can aim at things farther away than where this gun is actually genuinely effective. And so just remove the fall off damage. Make it so that it doesn't do that. It's an accelerator rifle, so it's shooting accelerated plasma. It doesn't need to have fall-off damage. It's a sci-fi weapon. The other thing that I think that Arrowhead can do to buff this weapon is either buff the damage drastically or give it a ton of spare mags. Because the problem with this gun is that it's mimicked after the Killzone version of this gun. So it has largely the same specs, and it also has the same design. So the capacity doesn't need to change. Like, it still could be a 3-bullet burst rifle, but the amount of spare mags, I think that's where Arrowhead can take some creative liberties here and give us something like 12 spare mags instead of 8. That would still be only 36 shots, but it would be a little bit more bearable for people that are actually fans of this gun and want to get a good use out of it. But that way you don't have to add like 30 extra mags just for this gun to be extremely useful. Or even 32 spare mags, because it is literally that low on ammo. Now, this gun is extremely unsatisfying to use, and making it so that it does more damage, has more ammo, and it has less fall off, I think will definitely fix this gun and put it in a much more desirable place. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Let me know what you think about the accelerator rifle and how you would improve this weapon. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more content exactly like this, be sure to subscribe. It helps a ton and it means a lot.